Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 742, which is a hard level, where we have 40 moves to collect 2 ingredients. So it looks like the ingredients are going to come from here, and we have to drop them down here, but we've got some barriers. Double thick frosting, triple thick frosting, ticking time bombs wrapped in licorice locks, licorice twirls, and then more ticking time bombs and licorice twirls available from here. So this area we can't get clear until we get these, these guys gone, the frosting gone. And we're going to need some specials in order to take this out. And I don't see any specials constructed. I do see a lot of green on the board, but I don't see how it's going to work together. I could bring down these orange. I'm actually going to go ahead and leave and come back in. When we've got a hard level, why not try to make a good setup for ourselves by finding something that's going to help us right away? Especially with those licorice locks. It's deadly if we leave those too long. It's going to be hard to reach into those ticking time bombs. If I do this, I get the purple. No, still not good enough. I really think that on a board like this, it's not going to take us too long to set something up where we at least get a special that can start going. Because once we open things up, then we'll have more space to make more matches and specials. This looks exactly like that first configuration. Exactly like that first configuration. I see no alteration in it whatsoever. Now, I only paid attention to the green and the orange, but this is all in that pattern. Kind of funny, huh? They ran out of setups. Here we go. We got a setup that is different, and it's also a special right here that we can create, and then we can drop the special down. What that tells me, if there are certain configurations, is that if you wait long enough, you might get exactly the same setup as I did here. Now, it doesn't mean that all of the moves subsequent to that will be the same. It doesn't mean that the candies will flood in at the same, with the same colors, but it's interesting. Okay, this is kind of awesome. This is going to open up this and this. And I said that we needed specials. We actually don't need specials. I could just match this with the blue. It's easier with specials. So I misspoke, and I apologize. But before I do this, I'm going to try to get over here. There we go. I always run the risk of losing this if I make other moves. But now that this is exposed, I feel better. Now watch, this is going to take out both of these guys. Plus give me an entrance into here. I don't have any ingredients on the board yet, and that's actually a blessing because the ingredients get in our way. I know I can make these specials, but I'm going for what I need to do. I probably should have taken out that ticking time bomb. Probably. I don't seem to be able to get a special here. Oh, I made such a bad mistake not taking that out when I had the opportunity. I'm glad I had the opportunity to amend that. Okay, this is pretty good, but sitting up on top of the special makes it a bit difficult. If I can move that over at all, or move this, or not the special, but the ingredient, if I can move it over, that's better, and I can. Kind of wish I could move it over to this side. I've got this time bomb now, too. So I'm going to do this and try to work over here. I'm ignoring the ingredient at this point, and I'm trying to get to this side. I need something huge here. Okay, I got something huge. Now I need to match it up. I need a purple. Oh, let's see. This took a lot of work, but I got it. Okay, so now I can breathe again, but this Looks like it's set kind of in an awkward position because how do I get it over here? I have to vacate this area. It's a shame that I had to use those specials that I had accumulated for the purpose of getting rid of the ticking time bomb instead of the purpose of collecting the ingredients, but at least I got it done. Okay, so this looks pretty good. I do this and it should lead this way. And then if I can hit this, it should collect this out. Let's see. If I do this, I get this. A lot of wrapped candies. How do I get this to work together? 2 moves left. If I do this, there's not a green to come in to put these together. If I do this, it drops too low. But I can set it off. Okay. There we go. Oh, stink. It was in the wrong spot. How do I do this? I don't have red. Well, I have blue. Let's see if this helps. So close. So I learned a lot. I learned so much from this board. A good setup is important, and then I have to watch for those ticking time bombs that come out. So let's try again. So this is not a good setup. I wonder if I could get that same purple setup that I had before. That would be cool. Or something better. Who knows? It may not be a set pattern. It may just be chance that, a set pattern within a certain amount of time, and once you play the board, it doesn't give you that pattern again. I also noticed when we used to have not these treasure chests, but the treasure chests that we had to complete levels in order to get, not like we had to go up this way, but there were a certain set of levels that we all had to play. It was just a different setup. I noticed at that point that we got the same starting setup over and over. Now, there's a concentration of color here that I'm thinking about using. There's a lot of red. I'm going to try this one. Why not? There we go. Striped wrapped combo. I love it. Before I set it off, and I know I'm risking it, I'm going to try to work on this because I don't see this as having anything to help it right now. So I'm a little bit worried. Yeah, this is probably going to get set off. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Dangerous, but I've got this set at 20, so I've got some time to take care of it. I'd like to hold on to this until I get ingredients showing up. I forgot to pay attention to when the ingredients arrive. I kind of want them over here. I don't think I can get a color bomb this way. How in the world is this not showing up with a green to help me? Okay, this should take this out, and it'll take this out, and hopefully it'll get this all the way to the bottom here. Let's see. There we go. We got that done. And now I actually don't have to take this out in 13 moves if I can collect the next ingredient within the next 13 moves. But again, I don't know when it shows up. So let's see if I could get a striped wrapped combo that would take that out. The next ingredient should be showing up soon. I would like to save this until the ingredient shows up or until I absolutely have to use it. That ingredient is not arriving. Okay, well I take that out. And where is that ingredient? Here it is. So it shows up at move 10, and now I've got a few things here to help. If I could slide that over, it would be good. Oh, that's the wrong way. And that's the wrong way. Let's do this and see where that stripe ends up. Wrong spot. This is tricky. Oh, I think I got it. All right. So on my second playthrough for recording purposes, that's how I beat this level. And I think the most difficult thing to contend with is the fact that we don't get our ingredients right away. And so we've got a limited amount of time to deal with those once they do arrive. If you'd like to see more videos, you can subscribe. If you have any questions, put those in the comment section. And as always, thanks so much for watching.